Hello everyone, it is Princess_Mini4 and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am just going to be talking, y'all, because I just got a lot to say, y'all. And here's what I'm going to start this off with. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And I heard that when I was younger. And now that I'm like 23, I guess that's the age that you start realizing, oh, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Like, when I tell you, life has just been life, and y'all, it is just something crazy. I just filmed videos last week because I was on my period, and my period is so bad. And that's something I've dealt with since I was like 11 years old. That's not really anything new. It just seems to get worse and worse. And now it's like, since I'm a little bit older and, I'm thinking about my future, I'm like, I can't really, work while I'm going through what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, before, when you're in school, it's like, okay, whatever, or when I was in college, okay, whatever, but nowadays, like, I need to be out there in the real world and work, which I got stuff to say about that too. I'm like, why can't I work where I want to work at? I want to work, I have to work where my grandma and my uncle wants me to work at, because my grandma worked at this building and it was like under the state umbrella, whatever, or the county umbrella, and that's where she wants me to work. Nobody cares where I want to work. No one says, hey, Princess, where do you want to work? And then where I tell them, we're like, honestly, y'all, I would love, LOVE, to be a nanny. But try telling that to my grandma. She's old school. She's like baby boomer generation. They don't believe that's a job. Which I had to interview a woman. And I think I had to talk to other people in one of my classes. I don't remember the class right now. But it was like a career class. And I interviewed her, and she said, you can absolutely make a living as a full-time nanny. That's what she was doing. So, but it is what it is, because even though I still live here, I still live with my grandma. So I can't really do what I want to do or say what I want to say for the most part. So it's like they want me to get a certain job, like a clerk or like a clerk typist or like a data entry, whatever. That's where they want me to work. So that's where I have to work. I'm gonna come back when she leaves. All right, you guys, that's just one thing I wanted to get off my chest. I'm like, there are just certain things that I want to do in my life. Obviously I can't even really say that like having kids is like on the top anymore, because I guess, I don't know, I just don't feel like that anymore. I mean, of course, quite naturally, I would love to be a mom. And if you told me today that I can't have kids, I would absolutely lose my head. But it's not like one of my biggest desires anymore. But right now, it's just like, I don't know what it is. It's like, why can't I do what I want to do? I mean, the medical assistant thing was kind of what I wanted to do. I always kind of see myself being in the medical field somewhat. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm actually currently doing it. I'm done everything I have to do today, but I have to get 4 hours a day. So, I mean, I'm at 16 hours. I really don't have to get that many more hours to get to 20 this week, because I want to leave myself 2 hours tomorrow. Let me check my blood sugar, y'all. But there's just been a lot going on. This isn't one of them. This is just, I had 2 sips of coffee, so let's see if my blood sugar is low. But one of my biggest regrets, y'all, honestly, is having the weight loss surgery. That has been what has caused all the problems in my life, honestly. Not all the problems in my life, but all the problems in the last 5 years. I got my surgery, my weight loss surgery, December 15th, 2020. That's why I own one of these. I would have never owned a glucose meter. I just learned about it in class, how to do it. And I was like, I already know how to do it. But I would have never had to own one of these if it wasn't for my weight loss surgery. What am I doing? That's the first thing. I hate doing this too. My grandma's like, why don't you do it every day? I'm like, it hurts. She's like, well, diabetic people do it every day. I'm like, maybe they got thicker skin, but it hurt me. Hold on. I'm scared. Okay, that wasn't that bad. But anyway, I would have, this is for one thing. That's why it didn't hurt, because it ain't really giving me much blood. Hold on, y'all. I'm just squeezing all the blood out of my finger. That actually may not take it. It's always something, y'all. Anyway, that would be one of the first things. I would have not had as bad of period problems because I would have been able to take ibuprofen. That's the second thing. The third thing is all this acid reflux. And I could be wrong. It may not just be acid reflux. I actually have an appointment, a virtual appointment later on today. They were trying to get me to come in tomorrow. I was like, I just don't feel like it. I got all this. They don't know that I'm in school, but I got all this work to do. I don't feel like going into no doctor. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if that's enough. All the blood just comes out of my uterus. I don't have blood in my fingers, barely. But that's not bad. So I don't know why I'm feeling like that. Who knows? Who cares? But lately I've been having a lot of acid reflux, which I've been contacting back and forth with my bariatric people. So they gave me pantoprazole, and I was given famotidine by my GI doctor. If y'all remember in March of last year when I filmed my spring break video, I did I had to do what is it called? A endoscopy. And actually I can read to y'all what they found from the endoscopy, which is all from, that probably shows my name, don't it? No, it doesn't. That's all from the weight loss surgery, because I'm not gonna say I never had heartburn, but I never had it as bad as I have it now. Like, it's annoying. I'm back, y'all. So they found this is a preoperative diagnosis. Gastroesophageal reflux disease with esophagitis without bleeding. Then they found trying to read this, like it's not no evidence. Okay, so they found mild chronic inactive gastritis. Then, so that's in my stomach biopsy, because you know when they do an endoscopy, they go down and they go all the way down to your stomach. So then they found mild reflux esophagitis. So that's what they found from that, which I could have told them that anyway. So in November of 2024, I don't know exactly when, but I started having chest tightness. And of course, I'm like I said, because I don't know if I'm just dramatic or I think I'm just anxious, because all my life, y'all, my grandma has always called me a hypochondriac. Like, she's like, you're always at the doctor, every time something hurts you go to the doctor, blah blah, which is obviously not true, but the funny thing is now that I'm getting older, I'm finding myself not going to the doctors as much because I don't want her to call me a hypochondriac. So it's been since November, and I really just kind of let it go. I just kind of ignored it, which is probably not something you should ignore, but you know what I'm saying? Because she swears up and down that I go to the doctors all the time, and I go to doctors for everything, which I don't, y'all. I honestly had no doctor's appointment this month until that bad period, which y'all should have already seen that video if y'all subscribed and watched my videos. Then now I have an appointment on the 24th of March, which I'm already mad about because I got to do work that day. I got to do work every day. So anyway, I have no life right now. It's just work, school, work, school, work, school. That's literally all I do. But anyway, that's like literally the only appointment I had this month. Yeah, I've had no other appointment. But she swears that I'm a hypochondriac and I go to doctors all the time. So now I find myself like ignoring my symptoms and just kind of letting them go, kind of seeing if they'll go away on their own. But fast forward to now, it's March. I'm still having the chest tightness. It's actually getting worse than it's getting better. So I contacted the people who did my weight loss surgery, because one day I got up. It was a Monday. I got up, my grandma wasn't here. I got up, made the bed, got ready, brushed my teeth, blah, blah, blah. Sat down on the couch, getting ready to read my Bible, and I'm like, I have no chest tightness, because usually by nighttime it's like on full swing. So I'm like, okay, cool, so I just kind of then I got up, made myself some breakfast. I had my protein pancake and I had some turkey bacon, I think. Then boom, I felt the chest tightness. So I was like, oh, maybe it's a digestive problem. It's something with, up in here. So I contact the bariatric people, and then they send me pantoprazole. I was already taking famotidine because of that endoscopy. So now I'm taking famotidine once a day, and I'm taking pantoprazole twice a day. They're kind of the same thing, but they're different. You know, they're for like gastric reflux kind of issues. Okay, cool. So that was a prescription for 30 days. We are coming up on the last few days. Nothing has changed. I'm still having the chest tightness, blah, blah. I also had an appointment on December 6th for my cardiologist. I think I complained about this appointment on here. I went there. I sat there for 3 hours. Got called finally, like around 5 o'clock. I think my appointment was at like 2. I got called like around 5 o'clock. And I told the medical assistant, she's not a good one, it's okay. I told her that I was having chest tightness, which usually when you're at a cardiologist, that puts them on high alert. They're like, chest tightness. So, but she literally, I don't know if she didn't write it down. I don't know what the case was, but nothing happened. When he came in there, he was rushing me, the doctor. He was ready for me to get out because he was ready to get out. I was probably his last patient because when I walked out to go check out, there was nobody else there. I was there that long. So he was kind of rushing me. So I didn't even really tell him because I was just like, I don't feel like being here long. Yeah, that's on me. I don't care. But I was there for 3 hours. I'm frustrated. I'm stressed out. Blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, I'll just see you in June and we'll do blood work then. Because I told him, I was like, I was supposed to do blood work, but you never put the order in. He was like, oh, well, we'll just do it in June. He really didn't care. So I was like, you don't care. I don't care either. So I was ready to get out of there. So here we are now. Then I had another appointment in February because I called them and I said, do y'all have an appointment closer than June? Because I'm having chest tightness. And I was in a bad mood that day. And I called and she was like, no, honestly, all we have is until April. You know, it's February. That's 2 more months to suffer. I was like, never mind, I'm good. I'll just wait till June. She was like, really? Are you sure? I said, yup. And I hung up. I was mad. I was in a bad mood. I have my days too, just like everybody else does. So I called back the next day and they got me an appointment in February. And I went to see a different guy. Nothing happened there either. He did check my, like, the breathing and stuff, but there was no, apparently I'm hungry. There was no EKG done. And actually, when there was an EKG done in December, it said something about something kind of enlargement. So I was worried. I contacted him. He was like, oh, it's not a big deal. It was probably just the way she put the things on. So she did do an EKG that day. But he was like, it's not a big deal. So my thing is, when it says possible left ventricle enlargement, that is something, you know, but whatever. I'm not going to see him anymore. I don't like him. So anyway, it's not that I don't like him. I just don't like the way he was and how he kind of just, and even on the thing, he just downplays my symptoms. I'm like, okay, cool. You're not a doctor I care too much about. So afterwards, I went to see this guy. I told him everything. You know, I was like, how I was here before, nothing happened, how I contacted the bariatric people, boom. You know, he was like, okay, cool. Well, we'll make you an appointment in 3 months. I don't know why they're just kind of downplaying it. Like, the cardiology people are saying that it's not their problem. And then I just called my primary doctor and we're going to do a virtual appointment because I didn't want to go in there tomorrow. I got work to do. I got to do 4 hours of work. I don't want to go in. I really don't. I actually may stop my work because I'm down to 17 hours. I can just do, or maybe I'll just leave myself 2 hours for tomorrow. Anyway, I'm just like thinking out loud. I don't know what to do because I want to have enough time tomorrow to study and then do my labs. Yeah, well, I guess I can go over. I don't need to like worry about that. All right, anyway, so I called them and I'm going to have a virtual appointment because I just said, you know, because I woke up overnight and it's like now it's overnight and it's all the time. Like if I've been down, I just feel like there's just someone sitting on my chest. Like that's the good way to explain it. If I'm laying in the bed and like you put like let's say like a 10-pound baby just on my chest. It just feels like someone's just sitting on me at all times. No matter now when I eat or when I don't eat, it just always feels like there's just something sitting on my chest and it's annoying and it's actually scary. Of course, I'm on here one day, one of my Bible apps, and this person was like, yeah, I felt like I couldn't breathe and I was having chest tightness and I went to the doctors and then they said that I have lung cancer. I'm like, So of course that makes me nervous, because now I'm thinking that's what I have. Why would I have that? I don't know, but y'all know I'm already on like alert because of my dad dying from cancer. So of course, quite naturally, I think that's my fate too. I know that's not how it is, but it doesn't mean that I don't think that way. I'm human, and we have human thoughts, and we think like that. I was literally diagnosed with anxiety for a reason. I have anxious thoughts all the time. I can't help that. You know what I'm saying? So this morning, I just kind of got fed up, and then I got sick at the end of February. I'm still sick. That's not normal. It's not like a full-blown cold, but right now my nose is a little stuffy, but by the time I go to bed tonight, it is full-blown stuffy, and I can't breathe out of my nose. It's been 3 weeks. We're going on a month of being sick. That's not normal. That's not normal. And I use Simply Saline twice a day now to clear out my nose, and I've been using this nasal decongestant, which I think I'm using that wrong, so I think I'm going to stop using that, because you're not supposed to use it that many times. I've been using that twice a day, but you're not supposed to use it within, I think, 12 hours of each other. And I used it last night around 10, and then I also used it this morning at 5 a.m. That's not even 10 hours, but I couldn't breathe through my nose. I can't sleep if I can't breathe through my nose. Oh, well, just open your mouth. Then I open my mouth, and then my mouth is dry. Then I just don't get sleep. This is how it's been for the last 3 weeks. I can't sleep overnight because I can't breathe through my nose. I open my mouth, and my mouth is dry, and then I can't swallow because my mouth is so dry. And then I put a cough drop in, like, I'm not getting sleep. So now I'm having like headaches. Like, it's just been a lot. Like I say, if it ain't one thing, it's another, and I just don't understand what's going on. And it's really just kind of getting frustrating, you know, and it's like scary, and now it's just like annoying, you know. I know that, everything that happens in life, God knows is going to happen. Nothing is a surprise to him, but I'm just like frustrated about everything, you know. So I'm calling her, and I'm hoping that they're going to give me a chest x-ray. So if it is something like cancer or something with my lungs, maybe that's why my nose is stuffy. Maybe all this is connected. I don't know. So that's why I'm just like, I want to call. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask for a referral for a chest x-ray, and if I can get it, I'll call them tomorrow and make that appointment for next week. I don't know when. I guess Friday. Let me go eat for Friday, because my in-person classes start on the 17th, and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that week. The rest of the weeks is Tuesday through Thursday, but still, it's just like right now I just don't have time for anything, and it's just annoying. But it's like, I'm happy for this. I really do love this school stuff. I'm passing all my quizzes now. My exams. Now my exams, I'm only getting like 70s. I need to do better on the exams. But like, I just don't know, y'all. It's kind of scary. And then it's like, so then I contacted my primary doctor, and I also contacted the bariatric people because I contacted them first. So I contact them. They call me, and they're bugging. They're like, I think you need to go to the ER because chest tightness and feel like someone is sitting on your chest is a heart problem, and you need to go there. I'm like, y'all worried about my heart more than my own cardiologist is worried about my heart. He says, I'll see you in May. I got an appointment for him in May. So I don't know if I'm gonna go to the emergency room. I just don't really think it's that big of a deal. But if I go to the emergency room, I'll probably have an easier time getting a chest x-ray. But I am not that hungry. But yeah, I just don't know, y'all. So she's like saying, and then I was telling her about my how I've been having a lot of heartburn, and she was like, well, when is it happening? Which I don't really have it from fried food. Honestly, I mostly have it from taking my pills. So she just gave me some recommendations to take different kind of pills, to get like a chewable calcium pill and a chewable multivitamin pill, stuff like that. I may just try to find chewy or like gummy vitamins for all my vitamins if I can. And then it's like, I'm looking through my things, and I get this thing, and she's like, yeah, you should stay away from coffee, fried foods, chocolate. And I'm just like, what can I have? I had the weight loss surgery to lose weight, and now it's just getting to the point where I'm just having all these issues. So now it's like, I can't drink coffee, which I love. I can't have anything with tomato sauce. So no more tomato soup, no more pizza, can't have fried food. So I was like, what can I have? Like, I don't mean to cry, because it's just frustrating, y'all. It's like, what can I have? What can I eat? It's just annoying. No citrus fruits or juices. No, I don't care about alcohol. No chocolate, no peppermint, no ketchup or mustard, no carbonated beverages. So it's like, what can I eat? Give me a list of what I can eat, because there's a whole lot of things I can't eat or drink anymore. And it's just frustrating because now it's like for the past week or two, whenever I have my coffee, I get like post-nasal drip. And I told her that, and she was like, yep, that's gastric reflux. You should not have coffee. What? I can't have coffee? It's just so frustrating. It's like, I did not know that losing weight would come with all of this. And I know it's like, oh, well, didn't you do research? I did a heck of a lot of research. I know all about the high risk pregnancy. I know all about everything, but they say gastric reflux, but they didn't say this. You know, think about it, y'all. If y'all really just think about it, I had to get my tonsils removed because of my weight loss surgery. I had tonsil stones because of my weight loss surgery. I've gone to several ENT doctors because of my weight loss surgery, because it's all the same. It's all the same. My ears are full of liquid all the time because of my weight loss surgery. My period is so bad because of my weight loss surgery. Like, I can't make this up, y'all. This is all because of my weight loss surgery. It's like, I just don't know what to do anymore. It's just like, I just feel like my life is just over. Like, I know it's not a big deal. I know I'm a little bit dramatic and eventually I'll be okay. But it's like, tell me what I can have, you know? But I don't know. And I wouldn't be surprised if this chest tightness is because of my weight loss surgery too. I would not be surprised. But I'm gonna go eat and then I will come back and yeah. Y'all, I just got off the phone with my primary doctor. And then literally all she says is that you should reach out to your bariatric people. I can't win. They tell me to reach out to her. She tells me to reach out to them. She's like, well, she said, I'll put in for the chest x-ray, but I don't think it's going to show anything if you're not really having like shortness of breath, whatever. And then she was like, and then I also told her about how I'm still stuffy and stuff all the time. Because I don't know what it is. Like every night before I go to bed, I've been using the spray thing to blow my nose, and then it's been bleeding a lot, like, and then it's like I spray. It's just so she said she's going to prescribe me some Sudafed for that. But then she was like, I'll put in for the chest x-ray, you know, just in case, but I don't think it's going to show anything. I would just reach back out to your bariatric people and see if they'll do another endoscopy. And then they're telling me to go to the emergency room. They're like, you need to go to the emergency room. That sounds like a heart problem, you know, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't sound like, so they're saying it doesn't sound like a gastric reflux. And she says it sounds like a gastric reflux, like a restriction, like a whatever it's called, stricter, I think it is. So what am I supposed to do? When the two doctors are going, like, saying you should go to them, they're saying you should go to them. Like, it's so stressful, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm done all my work, and then tomorrow all I got to do is my test. I even stopped the timer, even though I was still doing my work. Not my timer cut me off. But yeah, I started talking about my work. That has nothing to do with it. But yeah, I don't know what to do, y'all. I really don't. I guess I'll just go out there and talk to my grandma. I am done everything for today. I'm done all my work. And then I did good this week. It was pretty easy though. I kind of know a little bit about blood. So it was kind of, so all I got to do is 2 tests. I'll study for them tonight. And yeah. But I don't know what to do, y'all. Life is really just throwing me for a loop. Like I think I'm going through my season of suffering, y'all. But I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even gonna lose no sleep over it. I'm just gonna, you know, do what I gotta do. So yeah, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna actually upload this, or maybe I'll wait until I hear something back and then I'll upload it. But for now, I'm gonna head out there and talk to my grandma. If I do go to the emergency room, I guess you guys will see that. But yeah. All right, y'all. Sorry if y'all hear the crackling of my computer, but I'm going to end this video off here. I was out there telling my grandma, I mean, she's so funny. Like, her answer is to just, well, just don't take those pills just for a few days and see if the chest tightness goes away. And I'm like, well, I've been having the chest tightness since November, and I've been taking these same exact pills, which is the bigger one. I take a big calcium one in the morning because I need to take calcium from my weight loss surgery. Then I take a multivitamin, and it's a specific one you have to take because it has to have all these things in it. And then I also take a vitamin B complex, and they've always bothered me, and I told them that before, and I've been taking them since 2020. So it's like, it can't be that, but she said your body can change. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't really care about going to the emergency room. Obviously, if it gets worse, I will. But right now, it's just like, I mean, I still might not take the pills for a few days, but I don't think that's gonna make a difference. But I guess it would make her feel better. So yeah, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. If I even ever post this, then yeah, but at least right now she said she's going to send me an x-ray over, so I can probably get that scheduled tomorrow. And then I can she's also sending me over Sudafed, so I can start taking that, and hopefully that will help with my nose being congested, and then life will be normal.